The Grihastha Vision Team has been supporting marriages in Srila Prabhupada's movement since 2004. The two marriages recommended by you may be performed at that time as well, but only after having sufficiently counseled their respective devotees. Recently, so many couples have been cast adrift by the waves of Maya's influence, and there is no question of separation. Too much this has been happening, and I am very much displeased. So if they are promising not to separate under any circumstances, but to work cooperatively in the service of the Lord, then my sanction is there for their marriage and my blessings as well. Otherwise not. Letter to Bhagavan, Los Angeles, 7th July 1971. From Srila Prabhupada's Statement of Purpose for ISKCON. Point 1. To systematically propagate spiritual knowledge to society at large and to educate all people in the techniques of spiritual life in order to check the imbalance of values in life and to achieve real unity and peace in the world. The Grihastha Vision Team applied that purpose by compiling challenges Grihasthas face, categorizing the challenges, determining inappropriate paradigms underpinning the problem areas, identified Krishna-conscious values to frame healthy paradigms and correct behaviors, developed courses and materials to assist devotees integrating Krishna-conscious values and paradigms into their practical lives. From this process, we developed 12 principles for successful Krishna-conscious family life. 1. Alignment with Srila Prabhupada. 2. Spiritual growth and progress. 3. Spiritual equality, material difference. 4. Positive and realistic vision. 5. Mutual respect and appreciation. 6. Commitment and dedication. 7. Open and honest communications. 8. Personal and social responsibility. 9. Economic development and prosperity. 10. Focus on children's welfare. 11. Family love and affection. And 12. Regulated, balanced, and exemplary lifestyle. We developed a program of premarital education or mentorship comprised of 5 90-minute sessions designed to create a culture of supporting and nurturing marriages. It is designed to help couples discover areas in their relationship where they have strengths that they can take advantage of, areas where they may need improvement, and we help provide them with skills to grow in those areas. Couples are coached to understand that marriage is not a resort destination, it is a journey of adventure. The myth is that you get married and live happily ever after. The reality is that you get married and begin the hard work of living happily together. In the process of discussing expectations, a small percentage of couples realize they have overly mismatched expectations and decide not to pursue their relationship. And that's also excess, because they discover this before marriage and not after. Couples are coached in healthy communication skills centered around Rupa Goswami's recommendations of speaking in confidence and hearing in confidence to loving exchanges and devotional service. We explore areas of common challenges in marriage due to gender differences and how that can be negotiated and how it is completely normal and how, when properly understood, these differences can become a source of strength in a relationship rather than a hindrance. Couples are coached in communicating in the mode of goodness to avoid behaviors which are the precursors of divorce. And these danger areas are criticism, contempt, stonewalling, and defensiveness. We teach how to deal with challenges and conflict in ways that are constructive and non-confrontational. According to research, most couples are fighting not necessarily over the issue at hand. What they're really fighting about is the fact they don't understand each other. And once they can understand each other through proper communication, then the challenges become much more easy to manage and solve. The topic of affection is discussed, and we try to assure that the couple is on the same page regarding to their expectations on this topic. Couples are encouraged to see that each marriage within our society has a very important part in the success of Srila Prabhupada's mission, and that it is a very great responsibility, and taking that responsibility is very pleasing to Krishna and Srila Prabhupada. We also discuss finances, parenting, and more. So what did you get out of premarital? What did it do for you?
I would say we covered a lot overall, but the essence of it is we just were given a set of tools, a set of knowledge that just helps us to understand ourselves more, understand how that is going to play out in our relationship, in the dynamic that we have together. And yeah, it really just equips us with so many valuable things that would often go overlooked. It's really given us so much. Just like I think about that, if we didn't do premarital education and counseling, we would be very lost. we would be still together, but probably
not knowing how to have. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting.
Okay.
Just not knowing how to communicate in a way that allows space for us to grow. We'd probably just be butting heads all the time, carrying resentment. And I feel like, yeah, we learn tools to truly grow in the relationship rather than just being in the relationship and dealing with each other. We're like, let's help each other grow through each other's things. I think that's the most prominent thing that's coming out from here right now.
Yeah. And it's a really nice blend of...
And I just feel so supported.
It's a nice blend of just relationship tools and communication tools, but also a heavy emphasis on keeping Krishna in the center. Because I imagine if we had premarital counselors and premarital education that was just more secular, it would be helpful, but it wouldn't quite hit the same. It wouldn't fulfill the same like value, and it just really helps us to work together, not only for our relationship, but also for our Krishna consciousness, for our service.
Yeah, and it's also like we're in this relationship so that we can help each other serve Krishna. So it's like full circle. It allows us to really, covers all the bases.
Yeah.
We also have developed a course to train mentors to help couples in this premarital education, and our goal is to see that all couples have this opportunity to take premarital mentorship from qualified mentor couples.
Okay, so so many things. There were so many misconceptions, so many concerns, especially, I don't know about him, but in my mind. And I just feel that they have all been clarified. I'm feeling relieved. More than anything, I'm relieved. And I feel that I can do the service now. You know, I was very and very scared because I was scared that I would end up hurting their marriage more than helping. So that was always my concern. But a lot of very good things that I learned, like I've always been saying this, that I learned, no, we don't provide solutions. We just help them build the skills. And even that's what we learned, that we don't really give them any solutions or any, any guideline as such. We just tell them what it is and let them do it themselves. So
I would like to say that when I started with this course, I thought I will just, fine tune my service. I mean, we've been doing this for more than 10 years and we one of the main Grihastha counselors or helpers, and we have been talking to different people, and a lot of different people actually, they feel comfortable with us because we've been married for a long time. And so I just thought that we will, fine tune our service by this course. But I could not imagine that, how beneficial it could be or it would be. There are so many aspects. I mean, if you ask me to name them, I won't be able to name because there are so many and so many wonderful things, such beautifully put, in this book here, and then you explained it. I never expected it to be like that. So many aspects between a couple which can really, they could really enhance their marriage. They could really enhance the spiritual life eventually. If they're happy with each other, then they can work towards the main goal of spiritual life. If they're going to keep fighting with each other on their daily affairs, what do we expect them to advance spiritually? They are not even, they're having common things at the first stage. We can't expect them to attain spiritual perfection. Then today's session obviously is a very big eye-opener because this is, like you said, it's an elephant in the room.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to deal with it.
Yeah.
Not a very simple thing actually, because a lot of divorces are happening because of this misconception or, misrepresentation or no representation of this subject.
Yeah.
These obviously cannot deal with it. 3/4 of the people, they do not have the right perspective to deal with it. So who's going to deal with it? There's nobody who actually knows how to deal with it. So who's getting the training, then they're confident, okay, that these are the different options. And we have to be very careful about teaching them, because if they are not properly conveyed, it will result into divorce or something where two people are living together
The strangers.
like strangers, and they just stay together just because they have to.
Yeah.
And they cannot achieve any goal in life because there is no, connection with each other. So by mercy of Srila Prabhupada and both of you, we are hoping that we will be able to use this properly and help so many devotees with all this golden material that we've gotten. Thank you.
Thank you. Other resources available are our website, VaisnavaFamilyResources.org. You will find a link for this in the description box below. We have developed the Grihastha Vision Team YouTube channel, which now has over 150 videos, including a section which has videos translated in 4 different languages. The Grihastha Vision Team has published a book, Heart and Soul Connection, a devotional guide to marriage, service, and love, which is available in 5 languages. We have conducted online courses and seminars prior to COVID in 21 countries. And after COVID lockdown started, we have been doing approximately 400 to 500 sessions a year online.